As we're traveling, I am so aware that I need to be as committed, or if not more committed than ever, to my practices that help to keep me happy, grounded, and present. I want to show you some of the things that we love doing on this island. Riding a scooter is something I would never do back home in Australia, but I've been doing it for the years that we've been coming over here, and I just love it. It gives me a feeling of freedom and fun, and yeah, I just love riding the scooter around the island. So the Yellow Bridge connects the two islands of Ceningan and Lembongan. And as you can see, there's not a big distance between these two islands. It is a little nerve-wracking. Actually, I've got to say it's more than a little nerve-wracking crossing the Yellow Bridge. It's very narrow, and when you have to go past other motorcycle riders, I just really focus on keeping my eyes in my own lane and looking straight ahead. And I usually do say a little prayer as well. But it's just so much fun. Now, you might notice that in some of these videos I'm wearing a helmet and in some I'm not. And I've got to be honest with you, back when we first started coming over here, for years you couldn't even get a helmet. Nobody was wearing helmets on this island. You would just hire the scooters and, you know, helmets were not even a thing. Now it is possible to get a helmet when you rent a scooter. And so I've been doing my best to get into the habit of using the helmet for safety, obviously, and also for insurance in case something happens. And I know that it is the wiser option, but I've got to say, sometimes when it's just really, really hot, or, you know, we're just chuffing down the road, oh my goodness, it's easy to just say, I'm just going to wear my hat instead of the helmet. Getting laundry done is all part of the fun and adventure. We don't have to do it ourselves. We take it to this little local laundry where they weigh the laundry and you just pay by weight. So depending on how quickly we want our washing done determines how much we pay as well as the kilos. And then it comes back either a few hours or 1 or 2 days later, depending on how long you want to wait, determines how much it costs. Folded, neat, clean. I didn't have to do it, except for the plastic. Don't love the plastic. Next time I'll ask for no plastic. Such a luxury to not have to do it myself. We're just going to get some cash out, and it's usually pretty easy over here as long as the machine's not broken and as long as the machine's not out of cash. There, 2.5 million rupiah. And don't forget your card, which is easy to do if you're not being money. There we go. It's always a great relief when the card comes out okay. I've never lost my card over here, but I'm always mildly nervous that the machine might swallow it, but it's all good. You don't have to get a lot of cash out here because the majority of places do accept card. So we also love riding over to Lembongan and exploring around there too. Deciding where to go every day for food and drink is all part of the fun. There's lots of lovely restaurants and beaches, different places to have lunch and dinner and to swim. Most of the restaurants that we really love to go to have at least a pool and sometimes a beautiful outlook over the beach as well. And something that we've found is that eating out, while it's wonderful and an absolute privilege, we've found that it's nice to also mix it up with making a few things at home. Breakfast is the easiest meal to do this with, so we've been enjoying a lot of the time just having breakfast at our villa.
How's the kitchen, Kel?
okay. It's simple, but I'm managing. I'm kind of enjoying the simplicity actually. And even finding things has been a little bit of a mission, but it's, yeah, there's a good sense of accomplishment when you figure out where to buy the plain yogurt, where to get some decent granola, and that sort of thing. I love this little shop. I just found it last week, I think. If there is a health food shop to be found anywhere, I'm going to find it because I'm a little bit obsessed. So I've been back here, I don't know, 4 times already, buying their beautiful homemade jamu, which is a health drink in Bali, and yeah, lots of other goodies. Things I'm not into refined sugar, and you know, I want to eat whatever makes me feel energized and healthy, and that's a really high priority for me. So that's why I like scouting out these beautiful little shops. I love the simplicity of being over here. The life is just less complicated, and even though there are the different challenges of not having the comforts of home, the simplicity, on the other hand, is really lovely, I think. As we're traveling, I am so aware that I need to be as committed, or if not more committed than ever, to my practices that help to keep me happy, grounded, and present, so that I can have the best experience every day and enjoy every day, even with the little challenges and hiccups and unexpected things that are happening while we're traveling. So I'm putting in more effort than ever to be present and centered, to manage and master or practice mastery of my thoughts and emotions, really with everything that I teach about. There's a really simple 3-part philosophy that I put into practice, which is allow, appreciate, anticipate. And you can use this very simple three-part practice to support you as well. And this is something I'm doing all the time as part of my mindset. Allow means to just go with the flow, with the way that things unfold. All those things that we can't control, just allow it. Don't get so bothered by the things you can't control. And this is part of being present. And the next one is appreciate. So I'm consciously, deliberately on the lookout all the time for finding things to love and appreciate, which is in stark contrast to the very human negativity bias that's doing quite the opposite, looking for what's not right or what's annoying me. So allow, appreciate, and anticipate. That's where I am expecting good things. I trust that everything's going to work out, so I don't need to go into fear-based thinking about the future. I have a positive expectation. So I'm enjoying and appreciating the now and allowing what is, especially those things that I wouldn't have chosen. And then I anticipate with a really positive mindset what's coming. I hope that this helps you too.